I don't want to wear sweaters anymore. I'm tired of it. You can't make me. Hi friends, welcome back. I'm MC, a knit and crochet designer and yarn dyer from Connecticut, and you can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Blame the Knots, on my website, blametheknots.com, and of course right here on YouTube where you can get to know me a little bit better. Today, we are here for episode 65 of the podcast. It is Tuesday, February 10th, and welcome. Welcome if you're new, welcome back. Oh, I just bobbled you. Welcome back if you have been here before. I am excited to be hanging out with you today. We have some knitting, some crochet, and some sewing to talk about today. So we're hitting all of the crafts. And as you can potentially tell, I am not wearing anything handmade, although maybe one day I will be able to sew a shirt. I am actually not even wearing my own clothing. This is one of Joe's old shirts that he has passed along to me. I just needed to be comfy today, and I could not bear putting on a sweater. I'm freezing. It's so cold. It's so cold here, and I'm so tired of being cold. But I didn't want to put on a sweater. I don't want to wear sweaters anymore. I'm tired of it. You can't make me. Anyway, let's move along and get going and talk about what I have finished. The only finished object that I have this week is actually a sewing project, and you can probably tell, please excuse the mess behind me, but I have a table set up for my sewing, and I have some more projects that I have cut out and would like to get going. I've caught the bug again. I'm trying to work on some projects before we go on vacation, and there was no way I was putting that all away before filming, so sorry. Also, little Mr. Miko, oh gosh, how do I get out of the way? I'll put a picture of him in so that you can see him better, but he's built himself a little nest back there, and I just couldn't move him and ask him to leave, so things are a little messy back here behind me, but you know, we do it for Miko, right? We're okay with it. Anyway, the first and only thing that I have finished since the last time I saw you is the color block set by Matchy Matchy Sewing Club, and this is, as you can potentially tell, not color blocked. But, okay, here's what I did. I believe that there are several sewists out there. I decided to cut this on the fold. The original set is, as the name suggests, color blocked. It comes with a T pattern. It comes with a straight tee, a like gathered kind of flouncy tee, and then a dress. And it's color blocked, so like color A would be like up here and then down here, and color B would be up here and down here. I cut my fabric on the fold, so I cut it out. I cut the pattern pieces out like this instead of cutting half of each color, and then I just skipped straight to the part of the pattern where you joined everything together instead of assembling the color block part. Like I said, am going on vacation pretty soon, and I wanted to have a cover up kind of thing, and I wanted it to be a cover up that also looked like I was wearing a real outfit if I so needed. I didn't want to have something that was like really see-through, and like I thought about maybe crocheting something or knitting something at a really loose gauge, but I didn't really want that kind of airy cover up deal. I wanted something that looked like an outfit and also covered my shoulders, because I like to go for walks down the beach sometimes, and sometimes you just want to cover up a little bit. So I wanted to have something that would cover my shoulders, and I feel like I can also kind of like scrunch up underneath this if I am like sitting reading by the pool or something and I want to scrunch my legs underneath. I probably could. Let's see, did I make any modifications? I sized down quite a bit. So I am a 36 bust, and I think that meant I should have made the medium or large size based on the pattern recommendations. It obviously has a very significant amount of positive ease. I ended up making the size extra small because I didn't want it to be that big on me. And then I cut a 1/2 inch off of the neck. I just cut it all the way around. I didn't grade anything. I just, the whole curve, I followed the same curve and cut it a 1/2 inch bigger just to give me a little bit extra space to pop it on and off over my head. And I added pockets because, I mean, come on, we need pockets. So I have another pattern for shorts with pockets. I just took the pocket pattern, cut out some fabric, and threw them in there. So that is the color block set from Matchy Matchy Sewing Club. This also, by the way, is a free pattern, and I think if you are a beginner or are interested in learning to become a beginner sewist, it's a great pattern. And they have several free patterns that are easy to follow, and they also something that I appreciate from them is that they do what they can to reduce waste. So certain pattern pieces, they might tell you measurements instead of giving you a square to cut out because you don't need to print out that paper. So I do appreciate that. Also, this fabric is probably from like 2002. So sorry if you like it. I don't know. It's a blue and green batik. There's probably something similar out there like it in the world. Oh, that was fun. We haven't talked about sewing on here in a while. Well, it was fun for me. I don't know if it was fun for you. If you don't care about sewing, it might not have been, but sorry. The next thing that we have to talk about is works in progress. Because like I said, I finished nothing. We are so close on our works in progress. And the first thing I have is something I said I wanted to try and finish by this time that I sat down to record, and I have not, but I'm really close. I'm really close, and I think I knew that that was what was going to happen. And this is my Flirt Skirt Light by Claire Jackson. I am using the colorway Shimmy Shimmy Rock on my For Sure fingering base. This is from my big collection, and that is getting a bit washed out. That is more accurate. I am so close. I mean, look at how much I did. This Progress Keeper, which is a pretzel from my friend Wendy of Warm Stripes, was where I was the last time that I saw you. So I've done a lot. I've done a heck of a lot, and I am so close. I believe I have 2 more increase repeats to go, and then the bind off. So we're getting there. We're getting there. I really, really, really want to wear this on vacation. So we're getting there. I am now at the point, I think, where I have enough stitches that I don't think I can even get through a repeat in a day. I used to be able to do 1 repeat in a day, and I don't think I can even do that anymore. So we'll get there. I just need it to be blocked. I need to be blocking it like hopefully by the end of the weekend so that I can pack it before you leave. Let's see. I don't think I'm making any. Oh yes, I am. I am making modifications. I do not remember what size I'm making. Claire has a ton of sizes in all of her patterns, and it's phenomenal, but I sometimes then have a hard time remembering what size I am. I want to say I'm making the fifth size, I think, but I'm not positive. I'm not making any modifications to my increase rate or anything like that. The only thing that I'm doing is I'm using make one lefts instead of lifted increases for my increases because I felt like it. And then it has a folded hem at the bottom, and I am positive I don't have time to get that done. A folded hem and then seam it. I don't have time for that. Plus, I just really don't want to do it. So I'm going to do an I-cord bind off at the bottom of this. But we are getting there. Oh, no. I was gonna move the progress keeper, but you know what? It's 100,000,000% gonna be done by the next time you see it, so there's no need to move it because I will have taken the progress keeper out and blocked it and brought it on vacation and worn it maybe several times by the next time I show it to you. So. The next thing that we have that is a work in progress is something that you have not seen yet. I teased it a little bit last time saying that I wanted to get started on it, and it has made fantastic progress since I saw you last, and that is the Bay Day tee. That is right. We are releasing a Bay Day tee. We did the Bay Day tank. I should say who we is. It's me and my friend Brie of the Little Wolf Knits. We released the Bay Day tank last year, and it has this really fun scoop in the front and back on the hem, and it's fitted and it's so cute and sporty, but it can be dressed up or down. It's amazing, and we are doing a tee version that has lots of positive ease. It's beautiful. I love it so much. I am using my colorway. He's a grown-up. This is once again on my For Sure fingering base, and I love it so much. Part of the reason why I didn't get my skirt done is one, because I caught the sewing bug, but two, because I started to realize that time was passing, and I just kept talking about how I was gonna start the Bay Day tee and I wasn't doing it. So I needed to put some serious work in on this. So I did, and therefore my skirt suffered a little bit. But things are going great. I made really, really good progress on the back panel and then the front panel. And now this little stitch marker that I have in here, I have a theme. This is another pretzel. This, I'm not sure where it came from. Had my face. I do not know where this came from, but it was gifted to me from my friend Mac. And there we go. There was hair stuck on there. This I was using just to mark where the where I split for the underarm so that I can count the rows from there. I think I'm not gonna move it because I'm only like an inch past it, so it's really not, it's more helpful for me to leave it in there. Plus, once again, I'm planning to have this done by the next time I see you. Usually with crochet garments, I'm like all hot and heavy and I feel really good as I'm doing the back panel and the front panel, if they're top down, obviously. And then when I get to the body, I come to a screeching, grinding halt, because once I have that number of stitches going all the way around, especially this one that has, I believe it's 10 inches of positive ease on me, I can do about 2 rows a day, if that. And so I feel like I crawl at this point, but I'm not gonna get it done before vacation. I know that. I would like to get it done on vacation, and then maybe it might not be blocked, but I might grab some pictures of it while we're on vacation as well. We'll see. We'll see. Or maybe I can just bring it outside and it'll dry really fast in the heat. Not in the direct sun, but in the heat. And maybe it'll dry really fast and then it can be blocked and then I can take pictures. We will see. But I'm loving this. It's so much fun. I just wish crocheting didn't hurt me so much, but that's okay. And that is it. That is all I've been working on. Look at me go. I'm like little one-hit wonder over here, which is a total lie because I just showed you 3 projects. But you know, that's the closest I get to being a one-hit wonder. It's having one of each thing, right? So yeah, that's it. I do have some other projects that I might have shown you in the past that have not, if I haven't shown them, they have not been touched since the last time I showed them. So as soon as I finish this skirt, I'm gonna go back to my Harlequilt. I do think I might bring, I'm not bringing my Harlequilt on vacation. That seems silly to travel with. So I might cast on a shawl or something, but yeah, I have this spin. I would love to get this one braid done that I currently have attached to my wheel. I'd love to get that done before we leave, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. I just feel bad leaving it sitting there all this time, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We don't have much to talk about in the shop today because there is nothing new going on at the moment. No new collections or anything. Everything is status quo, I guess. There is still a ton of ready to ship, lots of sweaters quantities, and there is plenty in the Hall Pass section. So if you're looking to give yourself maybe a little Valentine's Day treat or something, go check out the Hall Pass section because you can get 5 skeins of yarn for just $100, and that is a really good deal. But also, I just want to take a moment because it feels right to put it here to say thank you all very much for your support of the Downstate dress release. That has been great to see all of you getting excited about it. And I just want to also say thank you for your support for the backlist, which I announced last time. If you missed it, I have started a separate channel where I'm going to be talking about books and all the other things that are non-craft related, and it is called the Backlist. Thank you all so much. There were several of you that were very excited and went and supported me right away. And we're sharing about it and everything. So thank you so much. That has been really fun. I'm gonna film another video for it as soon as I'm done filming this. So I'm having a good time and I just wanted to say thank you. Last but not least, we have our life section, and I'm not gonna lie, when I sat down to prepare some notes for this episode, I could not for the life of me remember what has happened in the past 2 weeks. I have no idea. I have no idea what I've been doing. I obviously have been sewing a little bit. I've been doing some troubleshooting. I am really sad because my sewing machine is once again acting up. It was having some trouble over the summer. It stopped doing anything but a straight stitch. I got it worked on at a repair shop and it was doing okay, but I haven't used it a ton since then, and I haven't used other stitches other than straight stitch since then because mostly what I've done since getting it repaired has been quilting and I only need straight for that. So I was trying to do zigzagging the other day and once again it is acting up. So I'm a little disappointed and sad and I don't know what to do. I don't know if it's just the age of the machine. I mean, it is over 20 years old. I don't know. We will see. And then because I was having trouble with that and I couldn't have a way to finish my seams, I decided, okay, it's time to put on your big girl pants and thread your serger and deal with that. So I had to get some thread for my serger and I figured it all out, but it was a torturous procedure. But we are there and we are good and everything is working on the serger end. Sewing machine, not so much. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of troubleshooting, I guess. And then the only other things of note is that it was the Super Bowl here in the United States. We watched it. Joe's a big football fan. I don't care like that much. But it was fun. The Bad Bunny performance was amazing. I think the best Super Bowl performance that I have seen in a really long time. I'm not necessarily a Bad Bunny fan. I don't have anything against him. That's just not my type of music. So I had never heard a single one of those songs before. Again, not for any reason other than I just don't listen to his music, but it was fantastic. Such a good show. And yeah, that's it. That's all that has been happening around here. Tonight, I'm doing something exciting and terrifying. So the next time you see me, depending on when I film more for this channel, I might look different because I am getting my first ever spray tan. My friend has some really exciting stuff going on in her life and she wants to get a spray tan for it, but she wanted to get like a test spray tan to see if she liked it, because you know, you don't want to get it done for the first time and have it go bad and then you have to go to your like big event. So I told her I would go with her for her preliminary trial run of her spray tan, which is silly because I'm about to go on vacation, so I'm going to be showing up to vacation already tan. Who knows how this is going to go? Whatever. It's going to be fun. It's just going to be fun to hang out with her. But if I look ridiculous, know that I'm doing it for a friend, okay? It's out of love that I look ridiculous the next time you see me. All right, friends, that is all that we have for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit. Please remember that if you're enjoying these videos, head down below and like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment, let me know what you have been up to. And until next time, take care of you and I will see you later. Bye.